No, it's just I'm a very
And
paranoid
we're
person. I don't know.
live.
I've got the hole ready. I've got the hole. I just haven't got any money to put in the hole. Once I get there, I'll tell you guys all about it.
What?
In the hole.
I said I'm a weird kind of guy to bury money in the ground, but I don't have any money, so I've dug the
No,
hole in
I heard what you
preparation to
said.
bury
I
the
heard
money.
what you said. But like, why would you tell anyone that you did that?
No, it's a metaphor. I'm gonna be working on the base soon as well. I need to get a property where I can build an underground bunker. I want to have some like underground like warehouse and where I can like have like a self-sustainable farm and some sort of in-ground.
Where that's a big thing, where you honestly wouldn't expect it. That's a big thing in England. Like
What?
you'd find lots of people who have underground bunkers in England.
Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, I want an underground bunker. I want it now.
It's um, it's a big industry in New Zealand as well.
Everybody in New
Yeah,
Zealand is
gone
like
through
must be
America's gonna nuke
vampires
New
and
Zealand.
rich or something, dude.
No, but that like they're literally building them in New Zealand for the ultra rich because it's New Zealand, right? Because it's not likely to get nuked or anything. It's like
Oh, I
likely
like
to be
that.
like one of the last like surviving like human strongholds or something if the world ever ends.
How do I get in? I went in,
A lot of money.
dude.
I feel like it's the kind of place where they have to invite you before you're allowed to pay for a spot.
I have
No,
a I
no,
have
no,
a
you
million
don't have
dollar
to do that.
idea.
You just gotta buy the land and hire someone to build it.
I know a way how to make a
Fair
bunch of
enough.
money real fast.
But those land prices are going up in New Zealand because that's what people are doing.
It's like that company in America that buys all the 1960s and 1970s missile silos and turns them into like bunkers for the ultra rich.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
The only
very
problem is,
similar
all
sort of
you
thing.
need to do is go up against a country with outdated nuclear silo maps, and they'll just drop a nuke right on your 1960s missile silo bunker base.
What about those dudes outside of
True.
England who own that random stone bunker? It's like a
Oh yeah,
giant.
the island, the one. Yeah, it's like it was out in the water, and they had to legally make it a country because you're not allowed to ransom. You're not allowed to ransom people back to other countries unless you're a country.
Yeah, so it's his own country. It's just giant, and it's basically yeah, it's like a 50. There's a lot. It seems like there's a lot of space in there for sure, for at least for one or two families.
I like it. It's
Plenty
not
of
kept
space.
up to scratch. So
There's people who live there and defend
you
it,
got
and they've been sieged before, and it's been taken over, and then they got it back. Hunt Showdown.
Been a long time since I hopped in here.
This
been
ain't no
kind of dead
pinball.
recently as well, which is sad. Good colours there. I'm just surfing in the clue.
Strafing and moving around at the same time, Drew.
Chose a 6 star. He's
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
who the
ascended.
fuck
Fucked up.
asked for dogs? Who asked for dogs? There's so many fucking dogs here, this is a joke.
Yesterday he fucked up necroing someone because he was like trying to like strafe and avoid getting headshot while he was necroing, but he fucked up the necro twice or something.
It's risky doing that. Yeah, it's real. It's a balance.
Oust me. No, that's why I serpented that there, yeah. I serpented it whilst crouch walking. I'm gonna get good at crouch walking it, then I'm gonna try and normal walk it. Because that was a really good idea to test on serpent.
You have to say you gotta crouch before you walk.
But yesterday it cost us the game. I fucked up the necro 3 times in a row and the guy walked over, got his body up, and then walked back in the time it took me to get the necro.
Isn't that the expression? You gotta crouch before you walk, walk before you sprint.
Definitely sound a lot.
Or do
Awesome,
you
yeah,
guys
fuck
not
that
know I'm
man.
fucking with you? It's You gotta crawl before you walk. Cause you're a baby. Babies don't crouch.
No, I thought
That's
I
on
had the
Showdown
boss, but
shit.
it's this fucking generator.
Dude, check out this. I had some guy, my favorite comment I ever got, I had some guy come in my chat and say, when I'm playing pinball, he says, enough of this. He goes, back to playing Hunt. I said, wait, who the fuck, this guy's name is Necky. Neck with a Y, and he's never commented or said anything before. Not one of my subscribers. I'm like, dude, who the fuck are you? And what the hell are you talking about? It's hilarious.
We got lumber. Lumbar.
Imagine saying enough of this to somebody. Canst you?
I'm over here describing this clue, guys. I'll be over there in a sec.
Joe,
You?
would you ever say enough of this to anybody?
Not before you mentioned it, but now you mention it, it's kind of like, that's a pretty cool way of telling someone to shut the fuck up, isn't it? Enough of this. It's
Yeah.
nonsense.
And I'm like, well, who the fuck is this guy, dude, coming in here, never talking before, with this demanding I play Hunt? I'm like, this is pretty funny.
Oh yay, bosses are awesome. Who's all the way up there? Oh, it's Goose.
I thought we all were at prison. What the hell are you guys doing?
The Goose? He's a Goose. No, I just kind of ran around getting the clues like a headless chicken for a second there.
I'm
It's
just
my
wandering
first time
around.
on,
I
I'm
always
just
think
running
people
around.
are following me. So I assume I'm the natural leader. But that ain't always the case in trios. Who
Is that
shot
Um,
that?
Someone out over that way.
The fuck are they doing?
It would have been a flag on. They would have been trying to kill an armor.
Yeah, it sounded like it was a flare. But
Yeah,
must
I see
have
the
been
flare.
inside.
Hold up.
They're probably heading for it.
Saw the flare behind that building. Forced. That's fort, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna slightly push in.
We know where the boss is, so if we play this fight, we can get an ambush on. That flare gun is so fucking loud. I never knew how loud that gun was.
They're in front of us in terms of the boss, so we'd have to move quickly if we wanted to catch them. I don't think they're gonna come out this side, Lucid. They're gonna come out on the.
I'm
boss
just staying behind you
compound
guys.
side.
That way I want to lead the pack if I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like 10 meters behind you guys.
Trust your game sense, man. If you think someone's a good spot, it's a good spot. Trust how you
Yeah,
play.
I'm just my game sense is following you guys right now. My audio's all fucking out of whack. I got you guys super loud too. Turn you down real quick.
Hold up, guys. Something right in front of me.
Is it a ghost?
There's too much fucking
Yeah, but
AI audio. I swear I just heard someone though.
Or is it a real boy?
Trigger like.
There's a water devil under the bridge.
I know, it was more over here.
yeah, I think they know where boss is.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna be over there.
They don't know where the boss is, because they don't know where I am. It's my new joke. I'm gonna say it all the time.
It's a good one.
Thank you.
How do we want to go about this? Any angle of attack you guys prefer on this one?
Yeah, I'm in attack third.
Let's say we take backs, it's not much space they can shoot in. I'm fucking cold for some reason.
crows.
Here, look.
I hear him. Yeah. Someone's fighting an armored over this way.
Dead.
Or someone just
They
got
had
killed.
fight.
Yep. Got killed with a shotgun penny shot, I think.
I'm on the tracks with Joe.
But I've just seen one right out here. Killed an armored.
Ah, this side, kind of shitty side.
Headshot.
Nice shot,
Shot.
Hams. Right on that ping, huh?
Yeah.
Good re-ping.
That hard because she
Might
started
be-
going at someone a minute ago.
That dude might be solo. He might res himself. But he's like right there on my thing.
Shot the hive and moving up.
They're out in the woods there where my ping is. I don't
I
know if
see his body.
I think there's someone in boss compounds at the same time though, so the fight was happening.
Who's shooting a
out there.
silencer? Okay,
Oh,
I'm not gonna
Right,
watch
right,
his
right
body
here,
then.
right here. I run by him, I run by him.
I see him now.
Just went behind the train. Yeah.
He's like a backline
Someone's
this.
got a stalker beetle on me.
Watch out, watch out.
Being chased by a
He's on me
stalker.
right here. Right behind this train.
How did that do so much damage?
Nice kill, nice kill.
Dead, he's dead, he's dead.
Yeah, I hit him with the spark silencers. He was one shot and then some.
Please, I walked by that guy's prior.
Where's the soccer beetle coming from?
I don't know where. I think it came from out in the woods, like where I killed that guy.
Well, let's burn his
Out in the woods
buddy.
somewhere.
I'll watch that body for a second. They are just camping in the woods there.
Alright, no looting.
Yep, behind us, where that other thing is over here. Footsteps.
Crown King.
Big fight going down there.
One is dark sided for some reason. He's probably necroing. I think watch out for the guy you killed earlier. He's probably getting necroed. Somebody just got up.
Killed one, he necroed
Nice.
this guy. I killed him now.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, I got killed by a shotgun inside the gate. He's crouching right by my body.
I can necro you in a second.
Don't. Just kill him. Get me up once he's moved. Let me check the shotgun.
Hey,
Crown and King penny shot. She's wearing red. It's a tier 1 with red.
It's gone inside this build.
yep. Could be on the bodies now.
If you want to...
Trapping this guy. Trap this guy. He's on dirt, I think. No, he's on the metal along the roof.
Yes.
If you want to nade in necro, you can. Or wherever he is.
Long distance. I'm going from that necro. Try and cover if you can, man.
Hopefully there's no trappy trap. We'll see.
He could have trapped body. Check if you can real quick. I'm halfway through. Up,
He looks
up,
good.
up.
Gotta get out of there, Lucy. Don't stay
No
in the
way.
same spot.
Fire him
If I'm going inside is what I'm doing. He killed boss. We gotta burn his buddy. Who's got fire? Whoever he tried to necro is full health again.
Yeah, I'll try and trap them. Body see, I'll trap the body.
What traps you got?
Constantina.
Oh, he's coming out.
Where? Oh shit. He's on the mud down there. Ouchie mama.
Fuck, I can't really see.
He's just disabled a trap
tried to
inside.
trap.
I think he disabled it.
Yep, he did. He's in this building.
I'm not sure if he's first floor or second. But he's in here for sure. I kind of want to go nade him. He just reset up a trap.
Trying to smoke him out for a second.
Might be one back inside somehow. I'm gonna break these windows out. Don't forget you can steal the one of the tokens.
Yeah, I've got serpent. I can. You're right.
He's on the other side now.
He's up top over here. He's in boss left. He's just running boss left. Watching the banish.
I rang that bell and a billion zombies came my way.
Watching the banish. I'll see if he picks up. See if I can get a sneak attack.
You know, I found a lantern though from all the zombies running towards me. It's kind of smart. I'm gonna go burn one. Which one did he try to necro earlier? The one who you killed earlier, Hams?
The guy got the trap on. He's on the hill. He's going for this fucking banish. Just grab a tool.
Oh shit! You had a kill trap on that guy in the bushes, huh?
Not me, you know.
Hams did, yeah. I knew you trapped the one. I didn't know Hams had a kill trap on that guy. I was trying to fucking find that guy and burn him. It's a shame. Gotta call that out.
Yeah, I didn't think that dude look for him like that, but that's alright.
I'm on the stack on the serpent. Kind of death, but I'm on a serpent.
Alright.
He's in boss left.
You found the body, right?
Yeah.
Body's right there.
Oh, I found the body. Okay, I almost say moon. That's an uppercut. I'm gonna take that.
Lovely. I'm reserable, but he got me right in the head with that uppercut.
Gotcha. Oh, he's in our trap on him still. Shit. Here comes the burnage. Where's he at right now?
He was in boss there when he killed me. I've got no clue besides that. Good think I'm still dead on the roof, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's inside.
Fuck.
That's me shooting at him.
He's right here.
Yeah, scan.
Nice kill, nice kill.
What a shot. Good shit, Hounds.
Yeah, I saw you kill her. I finally was coming to help. I just took box layer from her.
Ooh.
Nice win. It kind of sucked, though.
Yeah, kind of sucks. It's kind of trash.
Hey, Dub's a dub.
No,
She had a crown.
on my end, man, I either should have got him or I shouldn't have been so fucking nosy with that peak and got myself killed.
Yeah, bad timing.
Kind of thankful we didn't rock up first though, because they were all standing bushes like crazy.
There's another body here. It's got a death trap on it. And another one here. They're both lootable, I believe. And they both have Fairyman's Ore.
Yeah, the fireman's all over here as well.
I will loot
Oh, I have vulture.
one more.
Guys. Sorry, I've already looted this guy over here and there's one more, someone else. But I have vulture.
She was so silly for running out next to that poison barrel, but I guess she didn't realize that I would be ADSing it.
If you had
hard.
scan, to be fair, like, she should have realised that was going to happen. She pushed you with that shotty because she thought you were on your own. This guy here,
It's
if
a
you
loot
got one
box
to
here
loot
if anyone wants it.
I'm stacked.
Yeah, I've got the loot box so I can fill up on my loots and get some money from the loot instead.
Oh, I got an assist I forgot on this guy. Cool. Nice. I helped out.
Well, I'm going to go and loot everybody who's left.
I'm gonna loot everybody who's right.
Counting King's Penny, man, it's either like really good or really bad. And you did a really good job with it at the start, but then it just didn't want to kill you at the end.
When I was like peeking in the courtyard, if he got aggressive and like came out up top and shot me, he could have got me. And yeah, with Hams, if he was aggressive and the penny shot does best out in the open.
He was heavily.
He was aggressive as
He was
fuck. He was
heavily.
blind though.
He was heavily poisoned, and it's nighttime, so he wouldn't have been able to see shit while he was pushing me with that crown.
Oh, well, you shot the barrel when he was coming out.
I shot it right as
great,
he came
mate.
out.
That's dope.
All over him. Yeah.
So he hit the poison plus he had the bug sign. That was a
He
shit.
should have brought his off mosquito spray.
Oh, hold up, I'm just looting these guys still eyeing on people yet.
Nah, we're gonna extract without you, man.
Don't you leave me.
Oh shit, he's all the way at the best.
You don't need the money.
Can't loot anybody. Nah, vice versa, man. I get the money if you guys leave me. I have one of the bounties there. I get money if bounty leaves me. It's just, you guys don't get money if you leave without me. You get what I mean?
Really?
We don't get your money.
There's a hellfire up here. I'm gonna take it.
I do like how they changed that though. I do like how they changed that. Because a lot of random teams will just run straight to exit if they get the bounty and you can't catch up with them.
So you're saying if a random team steals your bounty and leaves, and you have the other part, you're getting more XP than them?
No, any bounty that leaves, you get the XP if they leave without you. But if you leave without them, you don't get the XP.
So
Wait.
yes is the answer to your question, Lucy.
Alright, thanks, man. Now I understand. I was trying to teach my wife how to play Texas Hold'em poker today, right? So I downloaded one app and it's like, take a bonus spin, play the lightning game, play this thing, play this advertisement, $2.99. I'm like, dude, it was like 7 pop-ups. I'm like, all right, fuck this. I go into the next game, boom, same exact shit, bunch of fucking pop-ups. I find a simple looking game. Go to that one, boom. No pop-ups, tournaments. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna try a tournament. Nobody there. And I'm like, alright, honey, we're gonna do some real gambling. Fuck all this fake shit. This is fucking stupid. I was like, well, I'm gonna start the, you know, because I'm planning on playing poker on stream anyway. Just gonna teach her how to play real money gambling tournament poker.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's the only way to do it.
You can also install AdBlock. And that'll get rid of all those
No,
pop-ups.
it wouldn't. That's part of the game.
Oh, it's like literally integrated into the game.
Literally the first top five on the App Store, even including the World Series of Poker Texas game, that was the worst of all of them. I'm telling you, dude. They were super bad. Infiltrated with the worst, some of the worst I've seen.
Oh, I'm kind of surprised World Series poker.
Oh
I
yeah,
was expecting you to say like all these best buddies.
it was the worst one. And I might even make a video on like reviewing how terrible these apps are. Like a rant.
Not necessarily that. Not necessarily a round. Is it right? Well, maybe it is technically, but I always count rounds as like if someone's going on about stupid shit.
I'm gonna rant on how bad this app is and how it's ruining fucking poker for everybody. Oh yeah.
Why don't you guys get a headshot that game?
Hair's gone, dude.
Oh, you did with the sniper, yeah.
Yeah, I got a headshot. Give me
Thanks,
a sec, I'll
man.
be right back in a minute.
Yeah, dude, show up whenever tomorrow. I'm working from 9 until 9. Just sit at the bar and you can just chill, you know? Should be a good day. We changed the menu up a little bit. It's more efficient. I had a good idea for a D&D, it's like I saw this cloud that looked like a...
I'll be right back in 2 minutes.
Alright, Joe. I saw this cloud that looked like a top. Wait, yeah, it looked like a top, kind of, you know, like that you would spin. And then it also looked like a sword a little bit. And I was like, oh, you could have like a sword, you know, when you're like fighting people. Phew, phew, phew. And then you could also have like it could be like a top where you would like spin it. And then it would like spin and auto, like, it would go really fast. And like, you play with the top a bunch, so you like know how it works. But like, the enemies are like, oh shit, and it's like basically like a Beyblade just bouncing off the fucking enemies, and it almost would be like a familiar, yeah, let it rip, exactly. So it'd be like a cool kind of custom weapon, you know. I'm excited for the next D&D session. I'm looking forward to that. Unfortunately, Brooks is moving though, but I'm sure we'll find a way to do something badass. Oh, he really moves away that quick? Like in a week or two? I thought we were talking like next year or something, dude. Damn. Brooks is gone. Oh, he's just doing a temporary little assignment right now? He's gonzo, dude.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, basically, to make a long story short here, I've got my TV set up so I can play night maps now because I can actually see, you know.
Yeah.
They're still pretty damn dark, like aren't they? I used to just leave them sometimes because my TV was so bad with the lighting, I couldn't even see the gun I was holding. Now I can play them. It's like I can understand why people don't like it.
Yeah. I mean, even with the proper gamma and a good TV, it's still dark as fuck. It's like it's still not a bad idea to have a star shell or some kind of fun thing like that.
I tried playing solo before on a night map and someone pushed me with a fucking, you know, a shoulder mounted lamp.
Yeah.
Blinded the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I think it's good, dude.
I
The
love
the lamp
gunfight.
has been a meme, but it's always been also the best. I think I have star shell on here right now. What?
Star Shell was always questionable for me, man, because to take away the shotgun on the Lamont or to take away one of the slots.
Fuck the shotgun on that. It's the best ever, right? But also, if you're letting them get that close, you know, you're also banking on them you're banking on one shot slow hip fire. I don't know.
Slugs are the worst bit because slugs give you false hope. Slugs put you under the impression you can actually use it at like a 5 meter distance. It just never kills anybody.
Yeah, I think with a regular Lamad, I've gotten more kills than your average person. Like I've trusted it and learned how to hip fire with it instead of ADSing, and it's worked out great. But at the same time, it's I prefer to use the fanning on it and have the shotgun part be like a more utility slot, like the star shell or something.
I don't like fanning, and the easiest way for me to explain this to you is if you tried to go into Europe servers and you ran up to someone and you fanned the absolute fuck out of someone in Europe servers, a good 3 out of 6 of those shots wouldn't register. And that's what it's like playing American servers from Australia for me. The game runs perfectly, the game's lovely, but whenever I use fanning, because so much is happening so quickly and the game can't figure it out, the shots just don't register, and it gets me killed loads of times.
Yeah. It is quite unfortunate.
It's not bad though, I've got no hate for fanning. It is good. If it worked, fine, I'd use it all the time. But it just doesn't work for me, so I have to adapt around it.
You know what? I just realized this. I didn't just realize this, but you see this Lamad I'm using here, Joe? This last resort.
Yep.
You know how you get that?
It's the one for the challenges, right?
Oh yeah.
It's a nasty one, and I always, whenever I see it on the floor or anything, I'm always pretty jealous of the bastard that has time and patience to go and play all the trials to get it.
Yep, but I'm not a 6-star, you know. I'm not a 6-star on Australian internet.
No, it's not. Like the guy I killed who was running away was a 6-star that game. Doesn't mean anything between 5 and 6, you know.
It does mean something. It definitely does. The difference between 5 and 6 is a large skill gap in my mind. It's small, but it's the difference between it's not. It's all the difference between being able to maintain 5 and 6 will drive you insane. If you're trying too hard, is what I'm saying. If you want to always stay 6-star, you're gonna drop.
Yeah, definitely. It's like when I was playing to keep my KD high. My KD dropped to 1.98. Now that I don't really care again, it's back up to 2.01.
Nice.
It's a weird dilemma because if I want to sweat it out, I start losing. If I don't really care, that's when I start winning.
Yeah, I don't care what I do. I need to get it 2.0. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about
Honestly, make a new account. Like if
No,
that's the
it's
kind
not.
of
That's
thing.
not how you fucking do it, Joe. That's what pussies and
That's how everyone's done it.
cowards
That's how
do.
everyone has done it.
And all one of those
Everyone.
people are motherfuckers. No, they didn't. Because a lot of them have high gamer scores and they play other games as well.
No, no. But I mean, like, a lot of people didn't learn to play Hunt on their main account. And even if they did, I'll back this up once more. I know a guy on PlayStation who played the game when it was dead. You know, when it came out and it went through that 3 months where like no one was playing it.
Sure.
He had a 4.5 KDA, and it was always going down because he tried to come back to the game. He was really good at it when nobody knew what they were doing. He was one of the first people to get good at the game, I'll put it that way. Then when everybody gets a lot better, when the game's been out for like 3 years, everybody kind of knows what they're doing now. Now he can't play for shit. He's nothing special. Like, he got his high KD when the game was brand new. Right now he's your average 1.4 player, you know?
It just depends. I don't know, man. Some people are like, they put in the time and they watch the videos and they stay up to date and they a lot of times even like, for instance, in Rocket League, like I've been playing Rocket League almost like it says on my badge like since 2016. That's like fucking almost like fucking like 7 to 8 years, right? I'm like I got to like
Yeah.
champ 2. There's people been playing like a year or two and they've been like, yeah, I've been practicing 6 months a year. I've been training and doing all the trainings. I got to like, yeah, I'm Supersonic Legend, but I'm trying to do better. It's like some people are just good at games and they're cracked and they watch the certain pros and they put in the patience and they're passionate and they really care. And it's like if you do that and you do it like you can spend you and I both can spend 1,000 hours practicing, but whoever, if I do it high while I'm chilling and doing this and this, and you do it watching pros videos and doing certain, what I'm saying, like, depending how seriously you
Yeah, I
take it,
see
and,
your point.
yeah.
I think I had this conversation with Boston the other day, and something he said, or if it wasn't Boston, it was someone else, could have been Chibi. Something they said is, um, when someone is like very stressed, let's say you have a job, let's say you have other things to worry about, you put 1,000 hours into a game, you're not really, the chance of you being as good as somebody who does nothing but puts that 1,000 hours in, pretty low. But if someone has it easy going and they have nothing to worry about, and the only thing they are worrying about is getting good at this game, then they're going to get good better than a guy who has a mortgage, like 3 jobs and stuff like that. You know where I'm coming from?
I see those points, like the lifestyle points and stuff, but there's many cases against that. There's tons of people who work a bunch and who are pro gamers, and who are like super skilled at what they do, and other not even in gaming. There's certain people who like work a bunch and aren't skilled at things and like are mediocre at their hobbies, and there's other people who are like, they work every day at it and they practice every day, and that dedication and perseverance over the course of 4 weeks and then
See, you're
eight
saying, but I
eight
still think
weeks and
if someone can put 60 hours a week into a game, and it takes the other one 60 hours over the course of a month, I think the guy who puts it in a week is going to be a lot better at the game. Personally.
yeah, it depends who cares. Yeah, obviously if they care about it that much, for they're doing 60 hours a week, duh. But it's like most people, I don't know. I guess I get that point, like, but I don't know. Most people aren't like literally playing Hunt for a living either. They're doing it for like a certain extent of fun
You'd
and
be surprised how many 6-stars do nothing but play Hunt. Honestly, you'd be to hold yourself in the eye that you should be a 6-star. Everyone, oh, I should be a 6-star. I'm really good at this game. I should be a 6-star. A lot of 6-stars, a lot of them on PlayStation, a lot of them on Xbox, do nothing but play Hunt. I'm not saying you can't play other games and play that, but I'm just saying it's a weird position to put yourself in because a lot of these guys do nothing but play Hunt.
I get it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you have that 6-star
fun.
mindset and you wanna, that's what I'm saying with these games. Like, so that's what I'm saying. You can play a game for 8 years and you can be not as good as somebody who's been living and dreaming it for, or Hams, who's been Tetris affecting it for 6 months. It's like
Yeah.
so that, and that's how I got so good at certain games when I was younger. It's like there's a certain bloodlust that you need to have, and all I'm saying is you can have that same bloodlust with a less amount of time, because I did that shit when I was younger, while going to school for 8 hours a day like these kids have to, while doing sports like these kids have to, while doing social upkeep and stuff. A lot of these kids still play a bunch, and like toe picks, for instance. You know what I mean? Like he's, it's it doesn't it it's there are people who play the one game all the single time, but I don't know. I've showed him the best place. It depends what your goal is really what we're talking about. Because what's the goal at the end of the day?
Yeah. It is.
And I know the answer to my goal, and it always comes back to one video that my friend showed me in Halo, and I can share it to anyone and they'll understand. But it's just this video of this dude like I don't know, I was really good at Halo. I got super good competitively, got super high in the ranks, but I thought I achieved what I wanted in the game. But I saw what this guy was doing. Like, he was extremely skilled and also extremely creative, almost breaking the game to an extent. And that's when I realized that's who I want to be. This guy is who I've been pretty much emulating and trying to be like I've been trying to blend these two things.
Do what you do best casually. That's what I see a lot. I'll pull off some crazy clip and I'll pull off some crazy shit, and some guys like Solo. I'll watch a lot of Solo's clips and he's doing stuff. I'll get like, if I put it this way, a clip that I get every month, someone like Solo or even Ham sometimes, they'll do that every day. And that's what gets me. It's like, this is an achievement for me, and these guys are doing it casually. That's fucking wild,
I get
You
it.
underestimate yourself a lot, Joe.
And Joe's like the 6-star in the lobby, and he's like, yeah, I just don't get it, guys. I don't get it.
Every time I end up spectating Joe, he does some wild shit most of the time. Yeah.
Joe's cracked. I always say Joe's fucking cracked as shit. Joe's cracked as shit, dude. I'm gonna send you both this Halo video.
That's what
I'm not that cracked yet, dude. I'm almost there.
What do you mean? I've watched the clips of you getting that Winnie marksman and fucking double doming people in the matter of 2 seconds. What are you talking about?
Double dome.
Quick scope king, yeah.
Dude, yeah, quick scoping, dude.
A second ago, Hammers, from you. Like, pitch black fucking map and you blowed that guy's brains out talking over there.
I died twice.
To call me crack.
What's this guy's? Wait till you guys see this Halo video.
You know what I did to keep my 6-star? I shot a man who was running away from Goose, and he just happened to be a 6-star. That's why I did that game.
Did you guys see, like, the duo that we just beat in that last game?
Bunch of babies, right? Or what?
Well, one of them was the one that I downed first, and then Joe farmed him. He was a 6-star, and they both had the exact same KDA.
I thought that was a bug. I thought my game wasn't updating the KDA, but you're right. They have the exact same.
Yeah. I thought it was a bug too. I checked it like a few times because I was like, "Is this a bug?" And then I looked at the kills, and I was like, "Oh, okay. I actually have these exact same KDA."
If I open that link, is it going to close my hunt?
It's gonna pull up YouTube, dude.
Do it through your phone. I've seen this. You sent this to me before.
Yeah, you see, Hams knows what I'm trying to. Hams already knows the goal. That's why he's a mod in my chat. He gets what I'm trying to. And if you've been seeing me playing Rocket League lately too, Hams, you see the wave dashes and all the jumping I'm doing around.
Yeah, man. Yep.
That's like
I was gonna say
the goal.
that, like, yeah, for me, like, most of my early experiences of video gaming were always single player games. So I never had and I never looked up shit. Like, I wasn't much of an internet person, like, as a kid or whatever, being like in Australia with bad internet and shit.
That makes sense.
It was even worse back when I was a kid. But, so like my experience of video gaming was always very insular. Like it was maybe like couch co-op with my cousins or versus with my cousins or friends and stuff like that. But like pretty insular, like overall. Like, I didn't like have like other people to look up to and stuff like that in terms
Yeah.
of gaming. But what really always drove me was just like the noticeable progression of like getting better, like having more fluid movement, being able to like get through like the campaigns of Halo on like Legendary and stuff, and like getting better at it as you're going, I don't know, stuff like that. Even like I don't know, even with like Fallout and like Elder Scrolls and stuff like that, just getting better at the movement and the combat systems and doing parries and things like that.
I do know exactly what you mean. Up until, like I was saying yesterday, up until 2000.
Just like my internet used to suck, and it's like blanking out right now.
Well, I had none. I got the first online game I played was Battlefield 3, but not when it was new. Like Battlefield 4 was almost out when I first played Battlefield 3 online. I didn't even used to put online gaming as a thing, man. Like honestly, I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but I was just playing Call of Duty, kind of just like Hans said. I used to play World at War and Black Ops 1, COD 3 and COD 2. I used to play them on the hardest difficulty I could.
Same. Yeah, no, I
I
loved those original COD games, COD 2 and COD 3 and Big Red 1 and all, like the spin-off games for Call of Duty 3.
Yeah.
Those were great campaigns, and I played the original Medal of Honor game and stuff like that. All single-player stuff, single-player campaigns.
I love the online
It
games.
was a personal achievement.
I've always been online gaming since I've been doing strategy games or online games. Strategy games online, or sometimes like arcade.
It's
That's
totally an accessibility thing, though. Of course, man. Like so, like I don't even got.
Of course, I grew up with internet and I had a computer and I would like play. You know, I would go to addictinggames.com and go to the strategy game section, and there were certain online ones, and so I found RuneScape and a bunch of other fucking shit, dude.
But but that's the thing about like even as a single player game, like playing single player games, like I'm looking for like improvement in myself and like feeling like a sense of me getting better at the game, and that's like why like multiplayer games are so like compelling and I guess addictive.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy about RuneScape though? I was like, yes, I'm getting better at stealing money and tricking people and taking them into the. That was always my goal. It was like fucking Ed and Eddie. I was like,
better at being a dork.
I'm like, I want to be able to manipulate people to get them to pretend. I was like, I want to, because somebody tricked me, you know. And I was like, I gotta. That's a lot of fucking money.
Same thing. Man, when I was a kid, same shit happened to me. I got scammed. It's like with like some big group of people. It was like a big mass scam. This one guy just scamming like a group of 20 of us or something.
Sure.
Like that. And since after that, I just like started trying to do the same thing. Like all the time. Like I'd still be doing like all the quests and stuff. Like
What game are you talking about?
But RuneScape.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
But I'd also just like every now and then, I'd just like go in and try and scam.
Yeah, hey, free armor trimming. You can see some noob. You're like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna take this guy to the Dark Mages north of Varrock and see if he doesn't know how to run away. You know, like there's always some. If you get some super noob, like people are gonna. It's just like the best lesson you can learn in life. You know what I mean? Just like learning how to trick and not like to get tricked and to be fooled and to be like. To learn when something's a scam and like get like all your money taken away, like learning all those the thievery stuff at a young age was like a blessing. I loved it, dude. I absolutely loved it. For the sake of like protection, you know.
Were you a kleptomaniac as a child?
I hate stealing. I think stealing's not a good thing. The most I did was like steal. When I was young, I stole a Lego from my friend. Like, it was a Lego rocket ship booster. And when you push different buttons on it, there was like 3 or 4 different buttons that made different, like, rocket ship noises. And I said, we were like best friends. We lived on the same street. I was like, hey, can I like borrow this for the night? Just want to take it home and play. He's like, no, man. I was like, why not, dude? He's like, no. I was like, okay. And I was like, I'm fucking taking this thing, dude. My friend's being a jerk, is what I was thinking, you know? I said, I have the right to play with this for one night. That's what I thought. So I put it in my pocket and to go home and play with it for the night, and then I brought it home later and threw it back in his Lego bin. If I was a kid and I knew swear words, I would have thought, fuck him. That's what I would have thought. But I didn't think that. I was a child, and I thought felt very guilty. Oh yeah, I also stole a monkey eraser from the zoo. So I didn't have enough money at the gift shop, and everybody else was buying shit. And I think everybody else was stealing shit, actually. Everybody was taking stuff. No, I was more like doing online shit when I was younger. Like, I hacked a bunch of people in my school before I was like in 8th grade before I moved away to a different like state in high school. I like hacked everybody in my on AOL Instant Messenger, and I was like causing a bunch of chaos and disarray in the school before I moved away.
Right. But did you have guilty feelings about that, or?
Nah, dude, not at all, dude. I was like,
Okay.
I felt pretty great about that. It was a pretty great plan.
Okay.
It worked out.
So for you, it's like traditional thievery and stuff is very morally wrong, but if it's digital, then it's not real.
And I understand, yeah, of course. Like, I understand, like, these are all people I know, and like, they're like, I live in the same town now, and I run into people and I talk to them, and to me it's just fucking hilarious, but like, and also on RuneScape, like taking money from people, like I think that's especially when I was younger, the way we were doing it was like honorable, and like if you got tricked, you deserved it. In my mind, it's learning life lessons to prevent you from getting scammed. I don't know.
No. It's just interesting, like, because you're also interested in doing like cybersecurity and stuff, and I'm like,
which is important. Like, yeah, it's a lot of it's social engineering, which is why it's important to, it's like, I was in it. I kind of describe it like almost like a pool of ink, and I was like in the darkness, and like I got out, and like I almost have like fucking like tattoos and shit where I can like understand and talk to people who do that kind of stuff and like try to pull them out of it. But it's like if you listen to like RuneScape hackers and shit, and like listen to the guy who made like 45K and bought a Tesla, and he's like, yeah, fucking these people, and like the way they trick people on Discord, and the amount of phishing lines they throw out, and the amount of 12 to 13 hour days they spend doing this, and it's just like it's one thing when you're like a younger man, but once like you're, I was doing this shit when I was younger, and like doing it like full time as an adult to make a living, it just feels like you're like an Indian phone scammer. It's like, it's fucking, like I feel like in my mind I've had my fair and share of causing harm, and I've realized what it does. I'm on the other team now, where I want to ethically prevent people.
That is a very common, broad, like, thought, but you do have to see how that's like pretty. You don't want to say hypocritical, but it's, even though it is a common thought and many people look at it like that, it's because you were younger. Like, where's the sign-off point? Like, if you do it after 16, is it wrong?
Well, here's what I'm saying. Everybody does wrong things, but you can learn and grow. Like, I had fun with it. It was a great time, but like, looking back, I understand why it was wrong, and why I would tell somebody, hey, don't do that, and this could, it's like, I understand why, like why I'm not doing it now is like the logical reasoning and understanding, but it's like trying to explain that to a young kid who doesn't give a shit about people and is angry and just wants to like care, what I'm saying? It's just like, you gotta let people make mistakes and learn from them, in my mind. It's like, I don't know. Party chat disconnected? Oh shit. Just got hacked.